You're listening to Career Ready, and I'm Coach K. Getting you ready for your corporate career.
Yesterday we discussed the 4 C's: critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication. And we related these back to how you can demonstrate relevant experience on your CV. Today we will discuss tips number 2 to 6. And we'll start off with tip number 2, which is brush up on your interviewing skills. I mentioned yesterday that the hiring managers and recruiters know that you've just graduated and you most likely don't have formal experience. So if you work on your CV and build a truly amazing one, then you will be called in for interviews and you want to be ready. When preparing for your interviews, you need to prepare how you answer the most commonly asked questions, practice answering them out loud so that you're used to hearing yourself. Do many little mock interviews with friends and family, but do take this process seriously. Tip number 3 is to get your personal brand out there. In other words, you need to start networking. No one knows that you exist unless you tell them. How do you expect the professionals that matter to know where to find you? Those that are looking for you with unique skills, character, and passion. It's perhaps then time to start developing your personal branding strategy and get out there. LinkedIn is the largest professional social media platform and has a higher conversion rate than Facebook and Twitter. So make sure that your profile is up to date and sitting on all-star level to get noticed. Number 4 and 5 are related because you can create experience for yourself in 2 ways. First is to volunteer, and the other way is to find casual or informal work. That brings us then to tip number 4, which is volunteer to gain experience. Find an organization or foundation that will allow you to practice your theory. There's so many places out there that need extra hands. If you can't find an organization with volunteer work related to your qualification, then rather join one that is for a cause that you are passionate about. This way, you can talk about your experience in an authentic way. Tip number 5 is to do or find casual work. Casual work can be anything from waitressing or bartending to doing promotional work to washing cars and recycling and even starting your own movement. Work like this can give you valuable skills required in corporate, like dealing with a difficult customer who keeps complaining about their food. That is stakeholder management, query resolution, and communication skills all in one. How about managing the car wash line to ensure that all cars get washed within the recommended time period or SLA? That is strategic planning and organizational skills. Do you see how you can adapt skills from your casual work to align to skills required in corporate? Now, let's close today's discussion off with tip number 6, which is focus on what you do have. This is a great exercise to do. Take some time to really think about the activities you've been involved in from your senior years in high school to your tertiary education. Let's look at a couple of examples to help you get this tip going. Example A. Were you a prefect or maybe a head girl of your school? That is leadership qualities and teamwork. Example B. Did you participate in any team sports or did you get provincial and national colors? Well, that's collaboration, good work ethic, and demonstrates that you are result-orientated. Example C. Were you part of any campus groups, maybe RAG or SRC, or some other committee? You would have gained at the very least organizational skills, time management, critical thinking, relationship building, and data collecting or analysis. Do you see how doable it is when you know what you're looking for? I'm hoping now that it's making more and more sense what experience actually means when you're a graduate without experience. We will continue with the rest of the tips tomorrow. That's it from me today. Thank you so much for joining. You can continue the conversation with me on LinkedIn by following my hashtag QMCareerCoaching or on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, as well at Hello Coach K. Or if you prefer, you can send me an email at info@hellocoachk.com. See you next time.